CBS 21 News begins with breaking news.
Breaking news tonight out of Stilton. We now know the victim who lost his life in a Sunday shooting at Paradise Place, an after-hours venue in the borough. Officials say it was 26-year-old Aaron Anderson Jr. who was shot, alongside 3 others who were hurt. Anderson's autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow. The chaos caught on camera. This surveillance video shows the moments the deadly shooting unfolded. We appreciate you joining us tonight at 5 o'clock. I'm Candace Scalise. CBS 21's Sarah Burns was at the scene of the shooting yesterday. She joins us live now with some new developments from investigators and somebody who used to represent the borough who is now calling for accountability. Sarah.
Hey Candace, yeah, so there's been a major discussion about these after-hour clubs in the borough. A lot of locals over the past 48 hours have told me that it's just leading to senseless violence even. And I also spoke with the former mayor today who told me that borough leaders need to step up and do more.
Nobody did nothing about it. Now you have a person dead, 3 wounded, and all kinds of stuff. It's craziness.
Paradise Palace is the 3rd club to host violent activity in the borough. Also on that list, Soul Lounge and the Hideout. Locals say they're nervous to go out at night. The solution: trust Stilton Police.
We've got a good chief that's going to be addressing this. And listen, we had a good response with lots of law enforcement present. So having a good active response hopefully will avoid recurrence.
And in a statement online later yesterday afternoon, Mayor Dent actually said that the Paradise Palace was not authorized to be open at that time. And she said that she was going to advocate for stronger ordinances and stricter enforcement in the city. And I also asked her today what the city is going to be doing about those after-hour clubs, but have not heard back. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Sarah, thank you. Late night venues have a history of crime in Stilton. In March of 2024, a man was found beaten to death at the Hideout, a strip club in the borough. Keir Sims was charged and sentenced for the assault. Before that incident, borough officials said the business received a notice of violation for allegedly not having a permit to host sexually oriented business operations. Then in July of 2025, an officer-involved shooting was reportedly connected to the Soul Lounge. 33-year-old Kenneth Cox allegedly shot a man around 4 a.m. at the venue near Pine Street and River Alley before being chased and shot by police. After that, Mayor Sarah Dent ordered all activities there to cease and desist. She did issue an emergency proclamation in that case and this one. We reached out to Mayor Dent to ask the following questions. What do you have to say to concerned citizens who are scared to go out at night because of the violence? What is the city doing about after-hour venues? How are police working to ensure the safety of people at the clubs? How many other after-hour clubs are you monitoring? We are still waiting to hear back from the mayor. You can go to CBS21.com. We have continuing coverage of this story and the previous instances there as well. The owner of one of the most popular attractions at the Pennsylvania Farm Show now facing some serious charges. Talking about Justin Steinmetz, who hosts goat snuggling each year. He is now accused of animal torture. CBS 21's Grace Ruffalo joins us live outside of the Farm Show complex, breaking down these allegations and his response. Grace.
Well, Candace, Steinmetz Family Farms goat snuggling is a fan favorite each year right here at the Farm Show. But now the owner could possibly end up behind bars after allegedly recording a video of himself giving a C-section to one of the goats that ended up being fatal.
Goats jump, they play, they love, they snuggle.
Justin Steinmetz is the owner of Steinmetz Family Farm in Berks County, which claims to have around 150 goats. But in October 2025, the Department of Animal Protection received a report that Steinmetz did an at-home C-section on one of the goats using scissors and a pocket knife. The baby goat survived, but its mother died after he rushed it to an emergency veterinarian.
This little guy right here is Bryce. He's here because in that moment I chose to fight for life.
The entire operation was reportedly live streamed on a members-only YouTube account that only paying subscribers could see. In charging documents, investigators wrote, quote, "Steinmetz is not a veterinarian and does not have proper training to conduct this surgery." The vet told police that he improperly cut the goat, leading to its death.
I know some people will hear the phrase like botched and just decide that's everything they need to know. And that's simply the world we live in. But the people who actually know this farm, that actually know my heart, the ones who've watched the births, the losses, the hard days, the joyful days, you know my heart. You know I don't run from emergencies.
In a statement to CBS 21, Steinmetz said he's limited in what he can say, but he said in part, quote, "Like many farmers, we're often faced with making immediate decisions to try to save an animal's life when veterinary care is not immediately available. That was the mindset in this case."
I'm not perfect, and nobody is. No farmer is. And emergencies don't come with a clean outcome or easy answers every time. There's not a textbook that I can just open up and look at.
So Steinmetz is facing multiple charges, including animal cruelty, animal torture, and animal neglect. Reporting in Harrisburg, I'm Grace Ruffalo. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you, Grace. And you see what she's up against, the wind. Oh my, boy, what a change from yesterday. We tied a record high of 80 yesterday, then the winds came back, and that's where we stand now. Winds coming out of the northwest at 21 miles per hour, and it is a cold wind. Look at this, 43 in Harrisburg. So you're basically talking about wind chills down into the 30s. So yeah, just when you thought it was springtime. A lot of cloud cover. We've been dealing with that for the better part of the afternoon. That'll be the case as we head into the nighttime hours, and then eventually we will clear things out. So let's show you that. As the Futurecast shows you, late tonight the skies will clear overnight. Winds will die down a bit. So tomorrow we get plenty of sunshine, but it will be a very chilly day. Cold start, and then we'll struggle to reach 50 for the high. Then the clouds roll back here on Wednesday, but it will be warmer. So I guess that's kind of the trade-off. Some cloud cover versus warmer temperatures. In the meantime, it's a windy, chilly evening. 9 o'clock, we're at 38. Late tonight, 34. And overnight lows will bottom out at 30. Bundle up. Winter is making a comeback. Candace, back over to you.
Sure is. Thank you, Tom. A Warnersville man was arrested after police say that he was found with cocaine following a reported domestic violence incident. The Ephrata Police Department was called to a home on Grant Street for that domestic incident, and shortly after they got there, police say 47-year-old Frederick Vasquez left the home and fled. He was caught on foot after being chased, and police found Vasquez was in possession of a gun along with a large amount of suspected cocaine, packing material, and cash. A man is in custody after he allegedly stabbed a bouncer who kicked him out of a bar. You can see Zimby's behind me here. That's the Zimby Sports Tavern in downtown Harrisburg. 26-year-old Jeremy Marshall was reportedly kicked out after police say he made some threatening comments towards the staff. He allegedly returned to the business and attacked the bouncer, stabbing them in the neck, according to court documents. The bouncer was taken to a nearby hospital for treatment, and the severity of their injuries not known at this time. Marshall is being held in the Dauphin County Prison with bail set at $50,000. Tonight, the coroner is identifying two people who died in an apparent murder-suicide on Saturday. We know it was 63-year-old Robin Whitcomb who was killed and 69-year-old Scott Whitcomb who died by suicide. It all happened on the 400 block of Sorby Lane in Silver Spring Township over the weekend. Officials have not released any more information at this time.
Here's a look at the roads from the Exterior Company Traffic Alert Center.
All right, let's start you around the Capitol Beltway. We are slow. Look at the very top of your screen. The Beltway itself is fine, but as you work your way up 22, 322, that's where we're backed up as you head up towards, say, Duncannon, that area. So right as you get off 81 and you start to work your way northward, that is a slow go right now. Let's take you down to Lancaster where things are moving pretty well, certainly for a Monday afternoon. No problems on Route 30 or 501. Let's take you over to York. A little slow here on Route 30, but I-83 is moving just fine. Now, earlier today, there was a downed tree that impacted traffic on Trindle Road in Mechanicsburg as crews worked to clean things up. Let's take it there. CBS 21 was on the scene with The crews were seen this morning clearing up that intersection, Trindle Road and Shealy Lane, working to clean up that downed tree limb, the power lines there. Hampton Township Police said the tree was knocked down multiple wires and also a telephone pole. So it really made for an inconvenient morning between the road being knocked down and the power out and all that kind of stuff. So things are better now. Candace, back over to you.
A Harrisburg woman now facing charges after a child welfare investigation. What police say happened to the kids who were inside that home.